There's some questions in life we're just never going to be able to answer. Like, why do the swingers of the villages prefer loofahs over pineapples? And why is the best drive shaft shop in Tampa in the same building as Eyes Wide Shut? I'm talking about you, the drive shaft specialist. And why is it that bureaucrats lie? Well, that's an easy one. It's all about money. You see, I found these new documents. They're 21 years old and they're ready to party. And here they are. Why is it the federal EPA has documents that are exempt from the Freedom of Information Act? Why is it one industry is able to pay a lot of money to have these documents scrubbed off of the internet? I'm talking about, I hunted these documents down for an entire year. See, I've had people tell me all throughout Facebook that I'm an idiot, that there's naturally occurring radiation everywhere. Yes, they are absolutely right. Once you get these documents, you can tell this. There's also a thing called TENOR, technically enhanced naturally occurring radiation. And when you Google that, the first thing you get is phosphate mining. That's why they made these documents disappear. When I say they made them disappear, when I Google for these documents, the first thing I see in the Google preview is that people have been looking for the Phosphate Initiative documents from the federal EPA. They have put in request for freedom of information. When you go through the logs, they've been scrubbed from the logs. It's like they've never even put in to see them. You go to September of 2017, September 30th. They get to September 29th, and then September 30th, they've scrubbed the logs. It's like nobody was ever looking for these Phosphate Initiative documents. Why? Because state representatives from Florida, I call them the Phosphate Five, signed a letter to the federal EPA and said they didn't want the industry to have a bad stigma. They didn't want aerial radiation surveying done over phosphate mines. They have been hiding stuff from us for years. In fact, the EPA considers former phosphate mine the worst sites to clean up. Bureaucrats in the state of Florida, they know this. They do not care about the health of you or your family. They're running out of available good land, so they're going to start building on the toxic sites next. Josh Woostel said he trusts the EPA, but given these new documents, will he go ahead and change his vote on the energy industrial park? Will he decide that it's not safe for your family? 2026, you'll be able to vote for me, Matt Taylor, as governor of the state of Florida. And we're going to have some real fun because we're going to start removing crooked bureaucrats like Don Ivey, like Chad Chronister, like Josh Woostel, like Christine Miller, and like Chris Bowles. Y'all better enjoy your time in office because once I become governor, the corruption ends with me. I'm Matt the Welder. God bless America, and I really miss Kenny Rogers.